Hello, welcome to some more Tesla news. We got some interesting stuff. Elon's back on Twitter again. They're expanding Tesla, both at the factory, the Gigafactory. I sold my Model S. Some news on myself personally is I got this Tesla Weekender bag in the mail from referrals. Thank you guys so much if you use my referral code. And that's still going on, so if you want to, you can use this code right here on the screen and you can save $1,000 on your Tesla. And it helps me get entered into a drawing for a ludicrous Tesla or various little like bags and jackets and things like that. The little Weekender bag. Also news, I sold my Tesla Model S. I think I mentioned it in the video before, but I'm getting a Model X. So I sold my S. It's my last day with it. I'm a little sad, but it's going to a good home. The guy that's getting it sounds like a really nice guy, and yeah, they're picking it up tomorrow. Elon's on Twitter again, replying to people complaining about misuse of the supercharger stations. Apparently, a lot of people have just been, plugging in and then leaving all day. So the car's done charging and they're eating up a spot and they're preventing other people from charging at the superchargers, which is a big no-no. The whole point of the superchargers is they're very fast, so you can charge up and then leave. So if you ever pull into a supercharger station and like it's pretty full, you make sure when you get the notification that you're done charging, you get out there and you move your car to another location so other people can use it. Elon says that they're going to try and take care of the problem. That's interesting. I know they're ending the free supercharging, which is going to help from people charging, but it's not going to help with people blocking the chargers. They're going to have to, start enforcing towing people if they're not actively charging, or sending out, more notifications to people if they're in a supercharger location and not charging, because they have GPS access to the cars, so it should be as simple as that. Or fining people even. They might be able to fine, the Tesla account if you're in a supercharger stall and not charging. We'll see what they come up with. Let me know what you think might be a good idea. How could you curb, people misusing the superchargers? Speaking of Elon Musk, there was a survey done who's the most admired tech leader, and of course Elon Musk popped up as number one on the list. He beat out Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, so that's cool. People that are not as admired, hacker George Hotz. He started the Comma AI, an interesting personality, but he's a really smart guy, and he was starting up this little add-on for like $1,000 you throw on your car, and then it would have autopilot-like assist. He got a letter from the Highway Safety Commission saying, "How is your product safe?" And he said, "Oh, I'm not going to work with them. That's too much paperwork." So instead, he open sourced it, which is kind of cool. So if you can get the plus one phone, he said, I think it's the most expensive part of the system is like $400, and then the case, I think he was saying it was like around $300. Or if somebody starts mass producing the cases, they could do it for like $100. Then people could make their own. Right now they work with Honda and Accord, certain models. And since it's open source, there's people already working on ports for Ford Fusion, I think, and Tesla, which is interesting. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what he comes up with. If people can hack together a self-driving system for their own cars on this open source software, let me know what you think. I mean, it kind of sounds a little bit dangerous, but if people are careful about it, I think it could be very interesting. We'll see what he comes up with. Tesla Energy. So Tesla, the Gigafactory, now employs over 850 workers, and they're planning on adding thousands of more just in the first half of 2017. And part of that reason is they're also going to start making the drivetrain motors and stuff for the Teslas, probably the Model 3 there. So they're hiring a lot more people for that, and they're ramping it up. In other Model 3 news, Tesla got the okay from the city of Fremont to expand the factory, like doubling it in size. They're going to be going from 5.3 million square feet to 9.9 million square feet. They're going to be adding about 11 buildings, so it's going to be huge. And they're going to have a BART station close by to kind of help with people getting to the factory, because they're going to be eating up part of the already cramped parking. They want to get up to being able to produce 500,000 cars a year by 2018, and by 2020 they want to be able to do 1 million cars per year. Not so great news, Tesla is having to do a recall on adapters for Tesla Model S and X. They're the little the mobile adapter ends, and it's only certain ones. So it's not the ones that come with the Tesla, it's the ones that you buy for different types of plugs. So the ones that they're recalling are the NEMA 650, the 1030, and the 1430. And it's only the ones that are black on the inside. So if you take them off the back end of it, if it's all black, that's recalled. You need to take it back to Tesla. If it's gray on the inside and has a QR code, that means it's good to go. You can keep using it. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I've got all of those adapters and they're all black. So I'm gonna have to trade mine in. Yeah. So let everybody know if you see somebody using one that they are recalled. And it's because they're getting too hot. So that means that they could potentially start a fire. So they are not good to use. Do not use them. So Tesla hired Microsoft HoloLens designer. So that's cool. That means it's augmented reality, and that maybe they're going to be using it for the heads-up display in the Model 3 or something special for the showrooms. Could be really interesting. And finally, Model X news. I'm getting a Model X. I'm really excited. It's in the production queue. It might actually be in production. It's kind of weird. On Friday, they changed the website and the way it words how your vehicle is being produced. But now it just says late December, early January. They were promising me a delivery of before the end of the year. I'm really hoping it works out well. I'm having it delivered to my house this time. Last time I flew to Las Vegas to pick it up. They say it's not really going to make any difference one way or the other, so I hope it works out well. It's going to be a multi-coat red with white seats, 6 of them, and it's going to have the tow package. It's a 90D with Sub-Zero package, the upgraded speakers, the full self-driving capability. I'll definitely make a video of it for sure. And I'll try and do a little bit of off-roading with it. Not like nothing crazy, but I was trying to search videos and there really isn't anything. There's a cool little video of some people driving over a ditch in Russia, and it kind of shows how stable it is. And it's cool, but where I live in Wyoming, there's a lot of dirt roads and crazy ruts and things. And I actually took my S on most of them just fine with the air suspension. And I've got a little bit more height than this X, so it'll be interesting to see how it handles. Please subscribe if you like this show. Let me know. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know anything. I'm at Walking Crow, or I'm pox@twosmartguys.com on my email. Thanks for watching so much, guys. We'll see you later.